This is just a message, a reminder, a lesson that you should never compare yourself to other people and find yourself in a situation where you're not just comparing, but you're envious. I get a lot of messages, and I know ladies mean well, and they're just trying to compliment me and be nice, where they say, oh, I wish I looked like you. I wish I was living your life. And if you guys know what I've been through, sorry, that's my other phone. If you guys know what I've been through to get to where I am, I don't know that you would want to be in my position. Nothing has come easy for me now, specifically in this industry, as a model, specifically as a model. And, yes, I've walked runway shows, international ones too. Yes, I've made it in amazing publications, magazines specifically, done amazing talk shows, met some awesome celebrities and stuff like that. But I've also had my fair share of, wow, Lord, wow. Funny enough, my first ever modeling gig. Again, I didn't start out in this industry to become a model. I really wanted to do the motivational speaking and be in that space. And I was doing that on my Instagram. A brand happened to see, and they said, hey, we would love to fly you out to Cape Town for a photo shoot. And I said, okay. I mean, I never done a photo shoot. Like I said, I wasn't in it to be a model, but I figured, why not? This is just another way to further my agenda, which is body positivity and celebrating bigger bodies and body diversity. So I agreed. Guys, 2 weeks before I was supposed to fly out to Cape Town for this photo shoot, I fell and I broke my foot. I fractured my foot in 2 different places the second time. In other words, I fell into a ditch and I had broken both my feet when I was still in primary school. I had an operation when I was in high school because the pain just got too unbearable. My left foot was a little bit more damaged than the right. I operated on the left foot first. The operation didn't work. And when I fell, I fractured the left foot in 2 different places. So my foot is just a whole mess. That's why sometimes in the winter, even when I'm wearing high heels, I limp a bit because my feet are just all types of messed up. And at this point, they're saying I need reconstructive surgery. So I fell and I fractured my foot. Now, because of the fact that I've fallen before and broken my feet, my bones, the pain was kind of like, I'm kind of used to pain in my feet. I'm going to push through. And I decided to go to Cape Town. I didn't tell the brand that my foot was fractured. I just said I hurt my foot. And when I got there, I was in a moon boot and everything. And they were shocked. And they were like, you should have told us. We wouldn't have forced you to come. And I'm like, that's exactly what I was afraid of. But I managed to do the photo shoot. They were so good to me. They made the photo shoot they centered it around my injury. So we were all supposed to be standing in studio, this, that, and the other. And they allowed me to sit. And it kind of looked like a queen sitting on her throne type of shoot. And that photo shoot did so well. It was everywhere. I remember seeing it in different magazines, on different platforms, and that was really the start of my modeling career, because after that was booking after booking. And in between then, I had like a lot of other things. I was working on my Plus Size Is Me brand. I was launching another one of my own body positive campaigns. The first campaign I did a week before, not even a week, 3 days, no, about 4 or 5 days before, I got pink eye, but like a vicious type of pink eye. I had to use these eye drops that like had steroids in them just to take it away. Luckily, it cleared up in 3 days. It was painful. It was awful. The second campaign I wanted to do, I did, not even wanted to do, I did, and very successfully. I was rushed to the ER the night before because I had a very major asthma attack, something I haven't had since I was in primary school. I had a very severe asthma attack that landed me in the ER, and I got checked out. Well, I wasn't really checked in. I'm not checked in, admitted. I'm saying checked in. I'm admitted, but I left the hospital at about 1 a.m. I was up at 6 getting ready for the campaign. My first runway show, something had happened to me, something like really awful. And I was just like, God, I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting for everything. Like every time there's good news, I can never just fully celebrate it and be within the moment. Something always happens. And then all of a sudden I get this opportunity to be on a runway show. I won't tell you what that thing is. It's a little bit personal, but next thing I get invited to be my first, to do my first runway show, Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. I mean, guys, when God wants to bless, he blesses, okay? And again, mind you, this is somebody who never wanted to be a model to begin with, but now all these major doors are opening and I'm now on one of the biggest platforms. After that fashion show, because of that fashion show, I was invited to Lagos to walk the Heineken Lagos Fashion Week, which I did. Absolutely amazing. And then in between, I was dealing with my own personal challenges, my anxiety, all of that, which has been very crippling for me in many ways. And then last year, at the beginning of the year, I was talking about all of these opportunities that I wanted to, accomplish and all the things I wanted to do. And at that point, one of my friends was actually saying to me, I really think you would be a good fit to come to Congo and do Fashion Week. And I had said, okay, and we'd never really spoken about it before. Lo and behold, my dad dies very suddenly and tragically, which still is the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life, the most traumatic. And sorry, every time I speak about him, my voice changes. And after that, I was invited to walk in AFI, African Fashion International, which is also a really major platform. And then I was flown out to Congo to walk in Kinshasa, the Congo Fashion Week. The point I'm trying to make, guys, is that all of these things can happen. They will happen. Life is not easy. God never promised that it would be easy. All he ever said is that I would never leave you. I'll never forsaken you. And for me, my life and my journey has been anything but easy. But when God says yes, nobody can say no. When God says yes, it is solidified. It is written in stone. It is written in stone. When God has put aside a blessing for you, it is your blessing. Nobody else can take it. It is your blessing. Stop focusing on everybody else and what they have and wishing to look like them and live their life. You don't know what they're going through. And I remind myself of that all the time. When I look at somebody's blessing and I'm like, whoa, God, no, you really blessed this person. And sometimes I'm feeling a bit of some type of way. Not that I want that blessing to be taken away from them. I just, sometimes feel like I should be at a better level. I should be doing more. I'm reminded, hey, you don't know what this person has been through. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. And again, how can you want this, that, and the other when God gives me so much and he gives them to me in abundance? So again, this is a reminder that you need to stop focusing on other people's blessings and what they have and focus on yourself. Stop wishing to look and be like other people and live their lives. Focus on your own. Again, your time and your turn is coming. When God says yes, it's done. Simple.